Hello Bannerlord enthusiasts, I hope you are having a good day. Timby here. I went through some of the Bannerlord footage we've received over the course of a couple years. Although this was a year ago, I found a lot of features that have really not been talked about by anyone in the March PC Gamer Weekender that was in March of 2016. As a disclaimer, some of these features may have been revamped, cancelled, or made better now. As said before, it has been a year since we received this clip. I've gone through the entire 30-minute clip multiple times, looking for less obvious features that weren't explicitly mentioned or discussed and could have easily been missed. And I've certainly found what I was looking for. Anyways, without further ado, let us begin. Starting off, we can see a button that dynamically appears when you zoom out and look at the campaign map. This button, when clicked, will return the camera to the player, a hugely helpful and nice feature that Warband certainly lacked. I'm very excited to be able to use this when I am looking at the map and forgot where I was. Next up, on the overview screen on the campaign map, we can see a host of new UI icons. We have the current gold on the player, the influence points currently held, the duration the food supply will last in days, a morale meter, the amount of able-bodied soldiers in the party, and finally a shield icon, which for the life of me I cannot understand what it does. Possibly the overall strength or health of the party, but otherwise I am unsure. Also to the left of these icons is some time controls, which in Warband you either had to control the time with keyboard shortcuts or the game would do it automatically. It will be nice to have these dedicated time controls. In the first battle against the mountain bandits, the battle ends with the character delivering 94 damage with a bow, yet the bandit staggers but does not fall dead. Another shot delivers the fatal 18 damage. This could mean a variety of things. Either the overall damage and health of weapons and units have been increased, or the weapon was simply bugged and the damage was inaccurate. Or the bandit was simply a relative of Boromir. In the tab screen, covered differently in another video, there's a tactical view button on the top of the screen. When clicked, this most likely displays a minimap overview similarly to how Warband does when you press backspace. Obviously we did not see this screen and this is pure speculation, but it would make sense. I personally in general love this new overview screen. Warband was surely lacking in this area, with even mods struggling to remedy it too. In the prisoner management screen, we can see many new things. In the top bar, we appear to see both money on person and what appears to be loot value, although it doesn't seem to be fully implemented, as it says only 1 dinar. Yet, to the right of the player wealth, there's troop upkeep and morale, which is nice to have, although this also means that troop upkeep prices seems to have been increased. The player has 3 companions, but is spending 93 dinars on troop upkeep, making each companion cost a total of 31 dinars to keep in service. In the following loot screen, we see again many new things. In the top right, we see some horse and what appears to be an ale icon. Possibly the horses will increase movement speed similarly to how they did in Warband, but this icon will clarify it more. The ale icon could possibly mean how much ale you have in your inventory, which may increase morale, or it may be necessary to maintain morale. Additionally, as noted, the grid system is no more. Instead, items are just in a list and they also seem to stack now. This will likely mean that the inventory management skill will be no more, which will be nice. I am unsure of this change, however in the long run I think it will be good. Next, in the equip boxes we see a slot between the body armor and the helmet, likely being for a neck item, such as a necklace or cape, or otherwise an additional overcoat for the body armor. Either way, more equip slots are always nice, looking forward to this. Last but not least, we see a slot below the horse, either for a saddle or armor, or something else. It's hard to distinguish what the item may be, but I thought I would mention it nonetheless. As the player enters the town, we see many new additions. We now see the amount of gold stationed in town treasury, the actual garrison, the state of the city walls, the morale of the garrison troops, and or the city population. And another icon which is unfortunately covered by the work in progress overlay. Not sure what it could be, but possibly siege defense weapons or maybe crime level. We also will be able to do many more things in town, as there's now an operations in town button. Pure speculation as to what you could do in that, but likely it will be management of crime or gangs, and possibly the management of the building you may have invested in the city. Something else noted is that it appears as though both the player and other lords can garrison troops in a city to retrieve later, so long as you are either allied or on friendly terms with the city you are trying to garrison in. The reason being is that the player is not the lord of this town, yet he had troops stored there. I will absolutely adore this feature, as if I need to complete a quest of rescuing a lord or tracking someone down, I need to store a part of my army, otherwise many quests are impossible to complete. and by the time you have your own city or castle to garrison the troops, the storing of your troops isn't as necessary anymore. Additionally, in the city, it seems as though there's a way to force your character to walk or run, instead of the gradual walk to run that Warband has. On the campaign map, units are now outlined when behind trees. Too often I travel through a forest in the middle of the night and encounter bandits in Warband, so this will be a pleasant change to better know what is going on and lessen the AI advantage in this case. In the last battle, all the units from each party in this battle are present on the battlefield, for a total of 284 concurrently fighting. However, in more recent footage such as the Siege Offense video, we have seen close to 500 or more total, so we can assume that they've been able to increase the stable and optimized engine unit cap since this video. Whatever we get, we can probably guarantee an at least 2 or 3 times increase over vanilla default Warband. And that wraps up the 10 features you probably didn't notice in the PC Gamer Weekender showcase. I had fun searching for these features and really surprised myself with what I found. It was fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thanks so much for watching and staying as long as you have. What feature that I covered are you most anticipating? Are there any other things I missed? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like or comment. If you did not enjoy the video, let me know how I can improve. If you don't do either, I hope every time you play a Mount & Blade game, your fists will be raided and bandits will drink from your skull. Also, congratulations to the winner of my 100 subscriber contest at Tamaz. You have 48 hours to respond, otherwise a new winner will be chosen. Be on the lookout for the upcoming 1000 subscriber giveaway where a copy of Bannerlord will be given. Anyways, thanks once again. Live life to its fullest, regret nothing. Have a great day, wherever you are in the big massive world we call home.